Yo.
Man, how's it going, dude?
What's up, man? How's it going?
Yo, thanks for hopping on. Basically, dude, I mean, just tell us how your journey's been, how you found me, how long ago you found me, and then like what made you
For
buy the
sure.
VIP and how it's going.
For sure. I feel like I'm honestly like a prime example to do something like this, honestly. So it started because my friend, I work at a bar and I work at a tap room, and this guy is like a sports broadcaster out here. And like we would always talk about baseball, and he posted an underdog play that he had won like back in September, like in the middle of the season. It was like 1.5 passing touchdowns for Kirk Cousins, Justin Herbert, and then like receiving yards, and he won like 1,500. And I was like, yo, what the fuck? And like then it like kind of clicked, and I was like, oh, he did passing yards and receiving yards. And I'm not even like a football person, and immediately was like, oh, okay, like that's like connected, like that's super easy. And it's funny because I typed in like I think I typed in like learning to sports bet or something, and it was that video with that guy Jacob that ran up like that 10K like super quick.
Oh
And
yeah,
so I watched that interview the day it came out, and then I literally was like, yo, I've already lost like $100 on baseball. Like, what the fuck do I have to lose doing this guy's picks? And dude, it was that like third game that fucking Colorado like went off. And dude, I won money on like LSU, Colorado, and Oregon, and I won like $1,000. And so what's even crazier about this is like, dude, I made a six man just already. And like in that interview where you were like, just pass receiving, two birds, one stone, like all the people that don't fucking get it, like, dude, that shit just made so much sense. And I was like, yo, like, yes, that's the fucking answer to all this shit. And like, I think I put like Mason Taylor, the tight end for Colorado, in like an extra six man play, and like pushed myself over $1,000. And I was like, yo, what the fuck? This is crazy. Like my roommate had like I like work a steady job. My roommate works like freelance and shit, so sometimes money's tight for him. And he was like, dude, last $100 in my account, like fuck it. What else do I have to lose? Dude, put money on the four man and the six man and ran up like $300 and was like, dude, like what the fuck just happened? And so like that was my first weekend doing VIP.
that was a while back. That was
That
like
was that was a while back. That was a
early
while back
October,
now.
like early October, probably, right?
Yes, that was that was last week of September. So literally the last Saturday of September. And then I actually have an even crazier story. So on November 11th, I had a 224 unit day
Yeah,
and doing fucking 5 to 10 unit, like $5 to $10 bets, and like ran up over 2K.
yeah.
And it was that day that everything fell on Bo Nix, and like Tez and Troy Franklin hit before the second half, and like he only needed 50 going into the third. That was like the greatest day of my fucking life.
Dude, I'm telling you, I just did an interview before this, and we were talking about, or two interviews ago, we were talking about fucking those boys in Oregon, man. Tez and Franklin and Bo Nix. Like,
Dude.
bro, those guys. Like, that was probably maybe, was that USC Oregon, or was that before that even?
Fuck, I can't remember exactly what game it
I
was.
mean,
I just remember,
they've came through so many times for us.
dude, honestly, yeah, like every time, like, dude, I just knew it was going to be a good day if they played in the evening and all the day games lined up with them. Like, if my whole slate hit with them in the first half of the day, I was like, oh, buddy, we're going to fucking eat right now. This is fucking game time. Like,
Bro.
and
Oh, man.
also, I want to say to you too, like, I literally knew nothing about football going into this. I like saw your thing, and like that truck driver guy you interviewed, dude, literally same thing. You're the only guy that's not like, "What's up, boys? Like, welcome to the chat." Blah blah blah. You're like, "Yo, what the fuck is up? This is the fucking deal. If you don't like it, get out." And I
Yeah,
was like,
because,
"Yeah,
bro, I'm like, we are winning. And I'm
dude,
like,
for real."
people are still talking shit. And I'm like, if you're talking shit on this channel where we're winning, like, dude, you need to stop betting, because every other page I've ever followed, because I've consumed all the sports betting content and I've watched, like, they don't win. So, which is honestly, it's fine, dude. 99% of people aren't going to win, but it's just like, how are you going to complain on this channel right now? And like, yeah, so I'm like, dude, if you're complaining, just leave, because we don't need you
Honestly,
here, man.
Yeah, and like I think like what people don't get too, like when you're saying like, yo, like boys, like we're still profitable. Like I have friends that like kind of gambled before me getting into this that were like, and they're always like, yo, breaking even is fucking winning. Like
Yeah.
breaking even is fucking like chiller. Like you're doing good. It's like those days where you're like, we net like 5 units, like 10 units, like nothing crazy. It's
Yeah.
like some people don't realize like you're literally just taking it on the chin fucking 25 days out of the month for those like 5, 6, 7 days that like just fucking crush. And like I think it's those people that just like they only have enough bankroll for like a week or two and they like hope this fucking, and something
You're
else you
right.
said like
It is.
and something else you say too, like, oh, like Uber Eats or do this. Like, weeks that I'm losing, I bartend in the evening and screen print during the day. You know what
Yep.
I did at my screen printing shop? If I had a losing fucking day, I'm gonna come in on Monday and Friday this week. Gonna work a couple extra days. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, just like when you're on the grind, like somebody like me, where you're not putting down $100 a play, like, you're putting $5, $10 a play, and like if you didn't make as much as you were hoping to, or when you're a new jack like me and don't always follow the rules and put a little extra sauce on the side, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
dude.
So,
Yeah. It's
and I
fun,
think,
man. It's fun. Like everybody
yeah,
does that. You know what I mean? Like, dude, even I do it where I'm like, I build my email, I send it out, and then I'm like, dude, this is gonna hit. And 5 minutes before the game, I'm like, I hit something else. And then that's always when I share the winning bet. They're like, where was this on VIP?
dude,
I'm like,
honestly,
bro,
yeah,
I locked it in like right before kickoff just cause I liked it, Like,
yeah. And I think that's something too, like people are like afraid because it's like, I don't know, like if they lose on your pick, it's like easier to blame on somebody, but like they're so tight with a pick that they would make themselves because it's like they don't trust themselves. But it's like, dude, like my mom, like I showed it to her. She doesn't fucking know anything about football either. And I just like kind of like slowly explained to her. I literally have a group chat with my friends and my family that is similar to yours. And I'm basically like what you are to me, I am to them. Like you send me the plays and I immediately feed it to them. And like I have my own separate group chat. So when our group chat's going off, like with chalkboard, like my family group chat and then my homie group chat's going off. And so it's like my mom sent me like a 6 man the other day that she did with this game that just happened, Kansas and
yeah.
who else? Dude,
That was a good game.
my mom just like hit a 6 man, and I was like, I didn't do that. And then she double dipped and did like a second half one, and that hit too. And she was like, "Look, son, like thanks again for the tip." And I'm like, "Yo, fucking send me your
Dude,
shit next time."
dude, the funniest thing, and like for me, I thought it was so simple. I was like, quarterbacks, receivers over. And
Dude,
I'm
it
like,
is.
dude, I was worried. It is, yeah. And I was worried that it was so simple. I'm like, no one's gonna buy my VIP. All they gotta do is this. But like, dude, I've just laid it all out. And honestly, no other influencer, like no other sports betting internet guru, if they had a winning strategy, they would never reveal it. They would keep it so secretive behind so many paywalls. And it's been cool, man. And honestly, the VIPs to a point where it's like you could probably just ride the free plays and put your own stuff together following the system. But being part of the squad and the group chat is so much fun. That's like half the fun is just knowing you're betting the same thing as like a thousand other dudes in this group chat.
Dude, your shit's lagging. Somebody got it like a few seconds early. Like earlier when somebody was like, Stoops hit. I was sitting with my girlfriend. I was like, no, he didn't. And then like as I'm saying that, it's like Stoops, like 11-yard reception. And I was like, oh my fucking God, let's go, boys. Like I love that shit. And it's funny because like what you said too in that one video, like, yo, you want to get your friends grow. I in the text that I sent you, I have a ground patient zero friend. Like she's like my friend's girlfriend, but she's into sports, and like
Yeah.
she has only strictly done the VIP. And I tell her like, don't do anything else. Like just do this. Like when I send you the email, like and her boyfriend that's my friend, like he'll do extra shit on the side, but like I'll look at her and be like, only do the fucking email. Like I'm trying to
Yeah.
see something here. And it's funny because we're finally doing this interview, and she has only done her from her initial deposit. She put in 50, matched 100, has only done the VIP plays, and has still been like profiting and making money. Like she has not put in more than $50 and is still like making money, like pulling it out like over the weekend. She's like, this is like a fun part-time job and I don't have to like do anything. And I'm like, yeah, that's basically the fucking idea. Like it's
It's
crazy. Like,
literally insane. Like, bro, if you haven't experienced it, people would think we're like making this shit up.
Dude,
Like,
I have what's crazy is like when I see people that come into like my bar, the tap room, like they'll see me watching this game, like, and it's funny because it happened with literally like I think Leggett or somebody like that. They were like,
oh,
"Why
like,
the why the hell why the hell do you care about this random team?" Or like, "Why are you betting money on this team?" And I was like,
yeah.
"Listen, you don't understand who Xavier Leggett is right now. Let me tell you about the boy right
Dude,
here." Like,
Leggett,
and
dude.
yeah, and just like it's funny because like or like same thing, just like I don't know, like Michael Penix or like because the bar I live in the Coachella Valley, so we get a lot of people from Seattle and like Washington.
Yeah, yeah.
And when those games are on, it's funny because like people are like, "Oh, like did you go to Washington? Why are you getting so hyped?" And I'm like, "Brother, I get fucking $300 both or fucking Michael Penix throws for fucking 310 right now." And like it'll be like a gang of frat bros and I'm like not a frat dude at all. Like I
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
playing bands and shit and they're just like fucking Chakas, let's ride for fucking Washington, bro. And then I have like the whole bar rallying, but like I feel like it's palpable. And then like people just like my coworkers and like customers when I win bets at the bar like get so fucking hyped with me, and it's like
Dude, that's
so
a
funny.
crazy dude. That's a crazy thing you just said because it really is like sports betting. It will bring any type of person together. Like my clients, I've been so shocked by how different all of them are. And it's like random people. You're like that person I wouldn't think would bet. Like there's a lady named Tampa Grandma in our group. It's like a grandmother from Tampa Bay, Florida. And I'm like, dude, she's riding the same stuff we are, and everybody loves it, dude. It's fun.
Dude, it really is. And like it's weirdly brought like my family closer together. Like we never texted like every day at all before this. And then like my mom won a few bets, like or she gave me money. I won some bets for her and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna keep doing this for you. Just like put them in yourself, like here you go. And then when like my sisters kind of saw that she was winning, they were like, yo, what the fuck? Like mom is winning too? Like this is fucking crazy. Like I don't even like know what to say. Like and so my sisters are now like on the picks and like even they are kind of just like, yo, this is so random. And they're like, so who's this guy? You just like get them from him? Like they think you're like this person. Like this is fucking literally a YouTuber I found. He's just like makes himself easily accessible, which is fucking crazy. And like and sorry, I feel like I digressed and cut you off for a second, but what you said earlier, yeah, the info that you give, the easiness of the passing receiving yards is fucking nuts. And like, yeah, so many people would probably gatekeep that. And like the info you're giving out is fucking super dope. And just fucking sorry. I know we digress a little bit there. It's just
No,
cool to
dude,
talk
it's
to you
sick.
and
I mean,
finally
this
tell you what.
dude, yeah, this conversation's been sick, man. Because I just did two of these, and like they both were sick, and I was like, man, I gotta go to bed. Like it's 1 a.m. now, and I'm like, you know what, dude, fuck it, let's go. and I did, and I mean, for people watching on YouTube, I mean, you obviously consume my content, but I didn't know
Yeah.
what you looked like, who you were. You're like,
Yeah.
dude, I've made money with your picks. I was like, dude, let's start a video, let's do it because
Fuck
I
yeah.
mean, every sports betting guru online that I've came across, I mean, they're not winning. Some of them pretend to win like heavily, like aggressively target people, just straight up scamming. And I'm like, I don't even know how that's even legal. That shit's insane. And also, I don't know how somebody doesn't like come hunt them down when they scam that many people. But it's doing this interview, it helps a lot because it helps me show my legitimacy and then it helps people that are more skeptical try out the service.
Oh, for
I
sure.
mean, you're on season long VIP. Are you on the AI picks?
Yes. So I actually like kind of lucked out on that one. I was like I had just finished my bar shift and like the 6 man had hit on the AI and then the one AI pick, the free 4 man hit with the basketball players, Jordan Poole over rebounds, or I don't know if that was an AI pick or you did that one.
Yeah, but that one hit.
Yeah, so that one hit, and so I was just like, you know what, like fuck it, like I'm just gonna drop. I was literally all the money I had kind of made, I was like saving and just balled out on my fucking family for Christmas gifts. If I'm being honest, like
Yeah, yeah, it's fun,
I,
dude. It's
dude, I
fun.
just the instead of like saving it or like doing whatever, like I'm taking my girl out to fucking eat. Like I'm fucking just quality of living just went up since September. You know what I mean? Like some nights are stressful, but you know when you're up, like dude, yeah, just eclipse the losses. But But last night when you sent out the kind of just early bird VIP thing for the AI, I was like shocked that you guys were willing to do that. But then I was like, yo, if these people are so confident that they're willing to give this big of a discount just so you can make more to keep using it, I was like, that is fucking like, I don't know, just super transparent to me, like the way you guys are doing it. But the code was like, whatever the code was, it was like SBE VIP. It like didn't work. And then I was like, what if it's backwards? And then I did it
Yeah,
backwards
you
and it
got
was
it. You got it.
VIP. And that was like the secret thing, or I don't know if that was like trying
No,
to
I
like
just
throw
fuck,
people off.
dude. So I want to let you get to your experience on the AI because that's like a big thing I'm trying to show people right now.
Yeah.
But basically, I fucked that up. But what's crazy is somebody took a screenshot of that email. It was only for VIP clients, and they put it across all these discords. So I actually had
Oh,
to
what the
shut it
fuck?
down. So you got in, so it's good. And I'm to
Yeah,
the
I did it
point
within
now,
the
bro.
first minute. So,
I'm to the point now where like I just talked to two people. I talked to some high school kids that had made 3,500 and 2,500 off the AI the first 3 days. And
that's crazy.
I'm like, look, man, it's worth the $400 for a full month of it. It's worth it. So I'm like, you know what, dude, just buy it or don't buy it. It's on y'all. I know, like, I'm not trying. Like, obviously, I do this to make money, and I tell everyone that. But
Yeah.
like, it really is worth way more than 400. But how since you hopped on probably after the first day, but the last today and yesterday, you probably were on it. I mean, how has that gone? How much have you risked per play, and then how much profit? I guess.
So my unit size is $10 a play.
Okay.
And so all of your plays that hit today and then the one AI pick. But what's crazy is like, I think that's the other thing too that maybe people don't understand is like what I was so like all the AI, I did all the free AI picks too yesterday that went out. Like the fact that they all like get so close or get like, I don't know, like they're all missing by like one or
Yeah.
whatever. And so that was something else that intrigued me. If they were all missing by like two or something, or like we're way off, like I was gonna kind of be like, okay, like whatever. But like, yeah, no, like they were all like super close. And then the one hit today, fucking Amari Cooper would have been in there. That shit would have fucking
Bro,
raked for
that would
that.
have been a 20x.
Dude, that shit would have fucking raked. And so, yeah, like first day would have been a 20x. And so I forgot what you said, like 13 to 15 hit, that's you're fucking in the clear. And like the way I was looking at it, I was like, yo, if the AI has a bad day and it only hits one or two, what the fuck does a good day look like when it fucking rakes?
Yeah.
So I'm just ready for one of those days. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, like anybody that's curious, just fucking do it. Just make sure you can, I don't know, take losses on the fucking chin and like not fucking bitch and whine about it. Like the stuff does work. Like even though I've only been on the AI for day two of it, like I already won one play. If you would have paid fucking $400 and put $10 on it, you would have gotten $100 out of it already. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Like so, and that's just for literally one day. If you would have been on it since yesterday or the day before, like you said, like you would have been up even more already, or so
Yeah, what you said is spot on, man. And you put it perfectly. It's like you're just taking it on the chin 25 days a month for those 5 days. Essentially, it's like if you're betting $10 a play, you might lose $100 25 days a month, but then you'll have those 5 days where you'll make 1 to 4 grand on those 5 days each. So like you'll literally make like 5 grand a month. And yes, you will have 25 days where you're like, damn, I lost $100 today. But those 5 days overpower the 25 losing days because these are 25x, 20x, 10x wins.
yeah, honestly, like it kind of is like crazy. Like this month, like kind of one of those months where, just been having fun, getting a little bit extra sauce down on the side, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
But the beginning of this month, was like a little bit, rough and I was trying to like, control myself, but like just it's funny, like this is the kind of the way I do it too. Like anybody out there like betting with a smaller unit size, if you are feeling risky, like, like yesterday you were like, this is my favorite fucking play and the Noah Fafita and McMillian or
Yeah,
whatever.
bro. Those motherfuckers, I knew.
Dude,
Oh,
actually, I have a fucking crazier story about that. You ran out of your VIP one weekend. I wasn't on like the season long yet, and you ran out of one, and I was
yeah,
like, fuck,
50s.
like, and I was like, what? Like, I was like, what kind of slate would Cody make? And I remember like I didn't know who you, and I was like, he would pick up like a solid duo to link the morning with. And like you had picked somebody else that day, and I had chosen Noah and McMillian, and he
Yeah,
greened on like the last second, like dark garbage catch. But like I got like 70 units that day, and you guys got like 67. And I was like, dude, like
that's
without even
crazy.
without even using like your slate, like I just made my own, just thinking like, what the fuck would Cody pick? Like who would he like choose? And like I just
Bro,
literally went based off that and like was able to like make as much as the VIP that weekend without even, and I was like stressing because I was still new and I'm like, I don't know a fuck ton about football, but like I literally don't know jack shit. So when people like I literally know more about quarterbacks, wide receivers, and offensive lines more now than I ever did before. Other
dude.
positions, I'm honestly still learning. Like when shit happens, like I'm like, dude, why the fuck aren't they throwing the ball? And my roommate's like, because this, and that. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
dude, they're
oh,
running
okay,
the
yeah, that
clock
makes it.
out. Yeah. Yeah,
and
dude,
or,
you literally like you learn when you're betting the way we do, you learn to root for like I need this team to be losing so that they'll keep throwing it. Because if they're
oh,
winning, they just
dude,
don't even throw. Yeah.
it's funny because like sometimes like, dude, like the best, like it's crazy too to describe to people like the best games. The best games are when you have like a really good team that's gonna throw, and then like a shitty team that's gonna like just be nipping at the heels, so the good team has to just keep throwing the whole
Yeah.
fucking time,
Yeah, well,
and you're just,
it's LSU, bro. LSU is the perfect. I mean,
oh
it's
god,
over now because in college they're all next year will be a different team. But the 2023 LSU team, their defense was so bad that their defense would let the other team score, and then their offense just had to keep going, dude.
dude, and like Jaden Daniels, because he was going for that Heisman bid, like, dude, betting on
Yeah,
them was so sick because, like, dude, they would be up like 30 or 40, and he would just still throw bombs to neighbors. And so when I was like
dude.
first like winning on like college football, flash forward to NFL, I'm like, I don't understand. They're up 20. Why won't he fucking throw him a touchdown?
Dude, honestly, look, man, like NFL is like better than anything else, but college is so much better than NFL. It's fucking hard accepting that college football is about to end this year. It's like
Oh, dude, honestly, I've been like trying to like my family too. They're like, wait, so what are bowl games? Like, when does the rest of their games start? And I'm like trying to explain to my
it's
mom, I'm like,
over,
no,
man.
like this is it. Like that's what it's
So,
like.
and
They
it's
got in at the end, and I'm like, God damn it. I'm like, we got to try to get like the last little bit of NFL. And I'm like,
oh, dude.
yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna
excited for hockey though and the AI shit,
Dude,
honestly. And like,
honestly, the AI hockey is insane. And I don't study hockey. I watch hockey in the playoffs only. But I'm like, look, man, trust whatever he gives us and just don't ask questions. Just put the same amount on each play. And over the long term, I mean, first few days we profited every day, but over the course of a month, I mean, there's no way this shit's gonna fail us.
yeah. Well,
But
also
yeah,
too, just to recap a little bit, just anybody that was riding today, the fact that you said that, boy Noah Fafita was the favorite, and I already had some love for him already. My usual unit size is $10 a unit. So all day today, I was like, I know I'm going to spend this much. But on those two, I did two like hedged plays with two different receivers for Oklahoma and put 20 on both of those, but both hit. So that was just an easy four fucking $100.
yeah, dude. The place, oh man, the whole last few days, bro. Everything, the
Dude,
Kansas game.
Monday hit. What? Yeah, Monday hit. Wednesday hit good, and like every day's hit. But just like yeah, like we've had some good.
Fun.
This week has been a good week for the little like we're breaking even, getting little eating spots here and there. But yeah, this
Yeah,
week has been
Millen.
pretty
Dude,
fucking sick.
this game tonight. I built my brother and his girlfriend got to town, and I was like, "Yo, get the sleeper app. Use my promo code." I gave them $100. They got 200, and I'm like, "Let me just punch in what I got for you." And it was like all the Browns players, and they hit by halftime. So, and then I paired it up with McMillan in the bowl game. And I was like it hit at halftime. I was like, dude, you rarely see stuff hit it in the second quarter. Like that's nuts. And I'm
That's when you're eating good though.
like, I know. And I'm like, dude, we don't even need to watch this game. Like
For real.
I'm like, let's turn on the bowl game. So we flipped the channel because it's like second quarter in the Thursday night football game. We flipped the channel. First play of the game, like the ball was snapped as soon as we got there, throws a 40-yard bomb to McMillan. And my brother's telling his girlfriend, And he's like, dude, he knows everything. Like, all he does is watch all this. Because I got this room in my house with 4 TVs, and I literally do watch every single game. And it was just funny, bro, because it was like McMillan got like 150 yards or something, even more than that, and we needed like 98, and it was just hilarious, dude, to watch McMillan go crazy.
Dude, I have like, sorry, it's just like dope talk. Also, I look crazy. It's like late where I'm at too. Just got off fucking,
Yeah,
working or whatever.
it's
But like,
fun though, dude. We have so many memories of this year, and
dude,
it's just
honestly, and it's sick, dude. I like fucking, I, I was going to my girlfriend's brother's birthday, and we're like driving up, and this is in Temecula, California.
yeah,
And we had this is like 2 or 3 weeks ago, but we had this taco lined up with the 49ers. And I'm
yeah.
like watching this game on my phone, and everybody had hit, and we just needed Kittle for like 11 yards, and he like kept avoiding him. And there was like a turnover or two, like they just kept getting the ball back, and he kept avoiding Kittle. And as we're driving down the street in Temecula, California, I see this couple. One is wearing a Brock Purdy jersey. I'm not fucking shitting you. And the boyfriend is wearing a George Kittle jersey.
Yeah.
And as I'm pointing this out to my girlfriend, because I'm like playing it on the Bluetooth in the car, it's like George Kittle, 13-yard reception. And I was like, babe, I just won 150 fucking dollars. And that guy's wearing a George Kittle jersey, and his fucking girlfriend's wearing a Brock Purdy jersey.
It's crazy, bro. Like, honestly, dude, this whole season has felt like a dream. And it's
When
like
you
you're
when you
the
described it, sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. When you described it as the fucking sorry, what did you the GameStop thing? You said that in an old video, and
dude,
like
yeah.
that is what it feels like.
And dude, I was trying. There's some YouTubers that I hit up, and it sucks, bro, because I'm trying to tell them, but I think they think what they think is I'm just trying to promote myself selling picks. Like, you know what I'm saying? They think I'm just a sports
Yeah,
betting guru trying to get like advertising. But I'm like, no, this is actually like an insane story of how all these guys made a ton of money off of this startup app that's trying to be like the casinos. Because these apps are startups, they don't know what they're doing, and we're exploiting a major loophole, making a ton of money. But moments like that, what you described, are that's crazy because it's like the universe giving you a sign as you hit a play. You see a dude
dude.
with a jersey. It's like,
That was crazy moment. Like, literally could not like describe. Like, it sounds like I'm fucking lying too when I say that shit.
I
Like,
know,
it
and
sounds like I'm
everyone,
fucking making it the fuck up. Like,
and
I was driving down the street in Temecula, California. I'm not fucking shitting you. I was going to this fucking little speakeasy bar for my girlfriend's brother's birthday, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's so funny. That couple's wearing a Purdy and Kittle jersey, and that's who I need George Kittle to get a little bit more yards." And then like as we're getting out of the car, and my girlfriend's like, "Oh, you don't care to watch the game anymore?" And I was like, "No, I won the
we
bet. Let's
won.
go
It's
out to
over.
dinner." Yeah, like I don't care about this fucking game anymore.
She's
Like
like, she's like, there's 10 minutes left. Like, we see who wins. You're like, no, dude, we won.
I love when people go, "Wait, so which team do you need to win?" And I'm like, "Neither. I don't need anybody to fucking win. I just need them to throw the goddamn ball."
It's like, bro, it's like I'm looking at the scoreboard, but I'm looking at it in a way where I'm not mentally thinking about who's going to win the game. I'm thinking about what's going to motivate these guys to throw the ball.
For
Like, do
real.
they need to be down? Does the game need to be close? I'm rooting for I'm rooting for their motivation level to pass to just go to 99% and their motivation to run to go to 1%, you know?
For real. Like, and yeah, just when you get those random fucking games that are, I don't know, just like the perfect fucking shootouts, like yeah,
Yeah,
dude, it's
it's
literally like you. I
beautiful.
don't know. You feel like a
Beautiful.
fucking you feel like a genius. Like I don't even know how to describe. Or like when you give them to your friends. Like I think it's just because like I kind of do not like to the scale that you do it or whatever. Like I don't really like care to be like a media influencer, but like I'm just somebody that like I ride for my fucking homies. So like when they see me doing this, I'm like, yo, just let me fucking if you got like an extra $50, like let me just give you the ones I think are the best and like just fucking ride them out with me. Like it's funny. My friend that I work with at the bar, he's missed like a couple like, and he's only done one or two. And today he was like, "All right, I'm gonna ride like more than one or two today." And I was like, "I got a good feeling about today." He won like $250 ones, and he sent me a text that was like, Papa used to pray for days like these.
Yeah,
And I was
bro.
just like,
It's
it's
oh man, it's crazy, bro. Like it's so fun, and honestly, it's such a weird thing, man. Because this year, I did have so much success, like as far as making money off of my page, and like mentally, my perception of money has gotten so fucked. Like my brother was asking me today, he's like, "What's the most you've won?" Like we are talking about the Washington bet for 500,000. He's like, "What's the most you've won?" And
Godspeed on that one, brother.
I'm like, man, yeah, no, it's gonna be dope. But I was like 5 grand, but I was like, well, we actually betted on 4 accounts, so 20 grand. And I was like, dude, like a couple years ago, I was only betting 5-10 bucks a play, right? And I'm like, the fact that I just said my biggest win is 20 grand on one play, that's fucking insane, dude.
Dude, it is fucking nuts.
It's
And like the
gnarly, man. But also, I love talking to you, man. Like, I've loved this like podcast we've got going here because everything you're saying, like, I can relate to because my whole life, like, as an adult, since I've been gambling from like 18 to 27, and I'm 30 now. So the last 3 years, it's been different making content and stuff. But 18 to 27, like, that's how it was for me. You know, like you have a couple friends that bet and you share picks and it's like you make a few $100 and it's just the best feeling. It's sick.
dude, honestly, yeah, like just I don't know, getting to learn this has been like so cool and like interesting. Like a couple like 2 years ago, I tried to like invest, not like day trade, but like
Yeah.
I don't know, just like I don't know. I was like trying and like I was like doing my best to like learn and shit, but I work at a bar with like multiple TVs and I'm like kind of like the shift supervisor person, like, and I would just always have like sports on the TV. And so I was already learning a lot. And I was like, yo, like if I do this, like I can just watch the fucking games the entire time. Like I'm at work or like just constantly be
Yeah.
learning about this shit. And like at my screen printing job, same thing. Like I'll just have the games on or be listening to stuff. And so like I I really like immersed myself in like learning how to do your shit and like really trying to be profitable. And like you've kind of said it in other videos too, like, you know, some people are fine with fucking losing, but like I'm not. And like, yeah, like what's the fun of bragging about your wins? Like if at the end of the day you're fucking down, you know, like I'm
Yeah.
trying to be like profitable on the fucking year. Like I'm trying to like
Yeah.
rake and
Yeah.
shit, you know, like and
Yeah. And what you're saying about constantly watching on TV and stuff, I've been thinking about this a lot because what we've done this year, these apps will fix the flaws in their game and they'll eventually take away, just like we saw with Underdog Fantasy, right? Like completely just change the rules where we can't beat them, right? Go ahead, say it.
oh, sorry. The day that we got limited was the day that I won 200 over 200 units. The day that they stopped letting the
Yeah,
college football quote.
we
That was
killed
like,
them.
dude, that yeah, that was crazy.
I
Those
mean,
are
that
good
day,
times.
what'd you make? What'd you make? $10 units, 200, so 2 grand.
So that's the thing is that day my mom was like, "Yo, like here's a little bit of like extra money like on the side, like you know, just
Yeah, yeah,
like split a little bit with me or whatever." And I was like, "Okay," but like that day I had already planned on putting down like a little bit more because the end of the day was like Oregon Ducks. So I was like, "All right, I'm gonna up my unit size to like 13, 14." And I think I was like doing like 16 a play because my mom had given me like some extra money and she was like, just bet for me if we win, like whatever. And like I think at the end of the day, like I deposited $2,200 into my account.
wow,
And I
crazy.
did, and
It's
that day I would have won more if Kai Felton would have fucking come through that day.
oh my god, dude, there are so many examples where I'm like, what I regret about this year, bro, is I wish I would have kept a journal and taken notes like of the insane wins and the insane losses. And what I want to do soon, maybe when college is over, is ask everyone that's been on VIP, like, hey, send me the like crazy close losses, the crazy close wins, and I want to do like a top 10 video for each because just for the memories, you know, because
Oh, dude, for sure.
dude, next year we're gonna forget about all this because there's new stuff, and it's like those like you talking about Felton, like that game was
Oh,
crazy, bro. Like there was a ball that to his brother overthrew by like fingertips, just barely, and it was like, bro, he's wide open, man. And that would have hit a 6x, I think it was, if I
it was two.
remember.
There was two. There was two different 6X's that would have hit. So there was three
Yeah,
that day. one hit, and the other two landed on him. And so it
Yeah.
was like, dude,
And
what the
there was
fuck?
there was a pass where he ran across the field, right? Like a little 5 yard just running across. And he had room where if the quarterback hit him, he would have caught it and ran for 10 yards or so, we would have hit. And to his brother, Baby Tua, throws it to him, and I'm like, yes, yes, yes. And the defensive lineman, bro, bats it. And that's as close as we got. I mean, we were
Fucking
close,
A.
dude. And
Yeah.
it's just funny that I remember the exact game that you're talking about, and and it's like my
I
dad
wasn't
wouldn't
even
know, no one would know, but the guys that were riding in the group.
Yeah, we all fucking know. It's crazy because I was, like, only watching, like, part of the game, and that moment that you're talking about, I think I was, like, getting ready to go to work, and my roommate was like, "Dude, fuck, like, Felton would have green just now, and this guy fucking batted off a fucking ball," and, like and
Oh,
I'm like, dude, I'm, like, brushing my teeth, getting ready to go to the barn. I'm like, "Dude, what the fuck?" Or, like, "Dude, tonight, like, God, if anybody complains or is like, "Yo, this shit's fucking rigged," like, dude, like, when Garrett Wilson tonight, he caught that fucking ball, and then that fucking flag got called, and it's like, dude, like, just little moments like that, you're just like, "God fucking damn it," like, it's just
oh
so
my God.
random.
Do you
Or Goff being off by 1 yard this past weekend, like,
crazy. Do
dude,
you
just
remember
fucking dumb shit.
do you remember the play, bro? It was a big one. I forget how much I had on it, but it was a ton. And it was Waddle, and he caught a touchdown that would have greened it. And then there was an ineligible man downfield. I don't know if you were watching that. You may have been busy doing
I'm not
working.
sure.
Bro, it's crazy though. And I mean, we're just listing these, and I'm like, dude, I want to make like a top 10 video and then show the highlight. Because it's like, and a lot of times what sucks is that the highlight for us is not on the highlights. It's like
Oh,
a
yeah.
random ass play. So like next year, yeah, dude, I gotta have like my assistant where I take notes and then she gets the clips, and then at the end of the year we do a badass like top 10. But what you said about watching games is good too, because what I've learned from all this, man, is like in the NFL, most people know every team pretty well, but in
Yeah.
college football, like people really sleep on a lot of teams that no one knows it all well. So if you're really just watching a lot of college football, you'll know more than 99% of people. And as a sports bettor, you can hit those receivers. Because I'm thinking, like, look, dude, the quarterback receiver trick we use isn't going to be there all like forever. Next year,
Yeah,
it might be
honestly.
gone. Then we're going to have to actually call which 4 different receivers we trust, or which 3 or 2. And I just really think I can actually still find those guys because I watch so much of this, and I just have like that instinct on who's going to go off. Like McMillan tonight, I was just all over that.
Yeah, the AI play, like, hit them for under, but, like, even I was like, "Yo, like, these
No
guys will
way.
fucking come through for me," like, hella even my mom tonight, because like, my mom has been getting all into it, she was like and she's kinda trying to learn, and she's like, "300 is so much, like, who the fuck throws for 300 yards?" And I
Yeah,
was like, "This motherfucker right
this
here
guy
is about
does.
to throw us 300 yards, like, let's
Yeah,
fucking go," like
yeah. So tonight, AI gave the under, and computer models looking at the numbers, it makes sense that that would take the
yeah, no,
under.
for
And
sure.
then my
And I took
VIP,
I took it too, you
I
know,
think
just
I
in
think
case the
my
heads are
VIP was the over, if I'm not mistaken, which is kind
yeah,
of
yeah, yeah,
funny.
yeah.
And
Your
that one,
VIP was
that was the 4 men that hit. And that's when I say, dude, the AI is printing money. So I don't doubt that thing. But it's
no,
funny
I
because
don't doubt I don't doubt
it's
the AI at all, but it's like you kind of said it yourself too that the AI didn't do as well with college football, but like I don't know, man. You're just fucking built different for college football. Like
it's
I don't know, just
crazy,
finding
bro.
these weird niche teams and it's like, dude, I never thought I would be rooting for like fucking Bowling Green second half overs,
Hilarious.
but here I am and I'm like,
Hilarious.
let's fucking go, baby. Like
Dude, man, I'm pumped, man. I had a lot of fun talking to you. I got to get off.
oh no, yeah, you're
But
totally good.
bro,
Honestly,
I'll
thank
say,
you for giving the time.
no, thank you for hopping on, because it's good for people to see this, and it's been fun. I'll save your number though. I'm gonna stop the video right now. So if you're watching this on YouTube, get the fucking VIP picks, man. The link is in the description. But I'll see you guys later. And then
For
I'm gonna
real.
stop this. But you